Bremer outra vez. Tem Olise. Pode partir pro lance individual, Olise.
Have you ever watched the player and feel like you already know what he's about to do before he does it? Well, that's Michael Olise. He has the skills, the talent, but that's not enough. The way he thinks, the way he slows down the game is something that should be studied. Michael Olise plays football in a way that seems like he's playing something deeper. The truth of the matter is, Michael Olise plays football like it's chess. Michael Olise has expressed his love for chess, and when you really watch him play, you begin to see it. The patience, the timing, the little traps. He never seems to be in a rush to do anything. So how does someone start seeing the game like that? Where does that kind of mind come from? Well, let me take you on a journey from the beginning. Michael Olise. Michael Olise's full name is Michael Akpovi Olise. He plays as a winger and attacking midfielder. He was born in Hammersmith, Greater London, in England, and he was raised in a city called Hayes. He's 5'11", born on the 12th December 2001. That makes him 25 this year. He was born to a British Nigerian father and a Franco-Algerian mother that made him eligible to represent 4 nations at an international level. Michael Olise has a young brother called Richard Olise. His young brother is born on the September of 9th, 2004, and the young brother chose to represent England at youth level. Played for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester City, and Reading FC. Michael Olise started at Arsenal's academy called Arsenal's Hell End Academy. It wasn't long before Chelsea scouts saw him and took him off the Gunners. Michael Olise then spent 7 years at Chelsea's academy and then left at the age of 14 to join Manchester City's academy, where he spent just 1 year. After 1 year, Michael Olise joined Reading FC. Michael Olise has always had a laid-back attitude, which is reflected in the way he plays, the way he walks, the way he talks, and the way he celebrates his goals. Reports say that he hardly spoke, but his love for street football helped him open up a little bit. At the age of 6 years old, he began playing his first organized football at a local grassroots team called Hayes FC. On the 12th of March 2019, Michael Olise made his debut against Leeds United. Then the following July, he signed a 3-year professional contract with their club, Reading FC. September 19, 2020, Michael Olise scored his first league goal for Reading against Barnsley. Then a year later, on April the 29th, 2001, he was crowned the EFL Young Player of the Season. 8th July 2001, he signed a 5-year deal with Crystal Palace. On October 3rd, 2001, Michael Olise scored his first Premier League goal for the club in a 2-2 draw against Leicester City. Then 9th of April 2023, Michael Olise became the youngest player to assist 3 goals from open play in a single Premier League match in a 5-1 victory versus Leeds. On May 13th of the same year, Michael Olise became the first Crystal Palace player to register 10 assists in a single Premier League season. It wasn't until his last season at Crystal Palace where he reached new heights with performances like 2 goals in a 4-0 victory over Manchester United on the 6th of May. At that point, he finished the season with 10 goals and 6 assists in just 19 appearances across the season and was nominated for PFA Young Player of the Year. After an impressive performance at Crystal Palace, he attracted a lot of offers across Europe. He later that year signed with Bayern Munich on the 7th of July with a 60 million transfer at the time, and has a contract that is valid to June 30th of 2029. On the 16th of August 2025, Michael Olise made his debut for Bayern and registered an assist to Kingsley Coman in the DFB Pokal win against SSV. I hope I'm saying that right. Then on the 14th of September, he scored his first goal in a 6-1 victory over Holstein Kiel, and 3 days later he registered the brace on his UEFA Champions League debut. He concluded the season with 12 goals and 15 assists, ending as the league's top assister and done the sport in the team of the season, as well as winning the Rookie of the Season award in the Bundesliga. When Michael Olise was asked why he chose to represent France rather than England or Nigeria or Algeria, he said, "I've always had a connection with the French national team. That is why I play for France." He added, "It's been my dream since I was a little kid to play for the French national team, youth team." On the 27th of May 2019, Michael Olise was called up for French national team under 18. Then on the 2nd of June, he made his debut against Qatar under 23. On March 2021, he was named as a standby for the Nigerian squad taking part in the AFCON qualifiers against Benin and Lesotho. March 2022, he was called up under 21 team for the first time. On the 8th of July 2024, Michael Olise was called up to participate in the 2024 Olympics held in France. Then 3 days later, Michael Olise scored his first 2 goals during a friendly match in a 7-0 win against Dominican Republic. On the 24th July 2024, he scored in the opener of the Olympics versus USA at home. He ended the tournament as a runner-up, winning the silver with 2 goals and 5 assists. At senior level, Michael Olise was called up for the first time on the 29th of August 2024. Then on the 6th of September 2024, he made his debut at the Parc des Princes versus Italy, starting and playing 58 minutes in a 3-1 loss to Italy. It wasn't until last year when Michael Olise scored his first senior goal in a 2-0 win over Croatia, and he managed to assist 2 on that match. On the 8th of June last year, he scored to secure a 3rd place versus Germany in the National League's final. Despite being a very dangerous player, Michael Olise is deeply passionate about chess, viewing it as a competitive escape that helps him focus away from football. He was taught by his mother to play chess, and he plays frequently and competes with teammates that knows how to play. Michael Olise's love for chess runs very deep, to the point he taught Eberechi Eze how to play chess.
I'll be real, I just like chess. Like I said, I've been playing for 2 years, and yeah, it's just something that my brother again, Michael Olise, they put me on.
After looking at Michael Olise, it all makes sense now. The same mind that plays football like chess carries itself off the pitch with the same quiet confidence and intention. You see it in his fashion, clean, effortless, never trying too hard, but always standing out. It's calculated in its own way. Even the small details tells a story. The way his boots match perfectly every time, you'd think there's a big Nike deal behind it. The truth of the matter is, there isn't. Michael Olise has no major Nike contract. It's just Michael Olise being Michael Olise, intentional about everything. And now his name is in conversation that 2 years ago didn't look possible. Michael Olise is in Ballon d'Or talks as we speak, rightfully so. The kind of stage where the very best belong. From a kid, he moved in silence to a player that the world can't ignore. So let me ask you, should Michael Olise win the Ballon d'Or?